Everybody, it's Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. How are you guys? Today is Thursday, August 27th, 2020, and it's a party. We're going to have a party today. I'm so excited to connect with you guys, and I've put some time into trying to make today fun and kind of do something different than what we typically do, and I'm really excited to share some new Riley Blake releases with you. Riley Blake was kind enough to send me some storyboards so that I can give you better visuals of what's coming down the line. So I am so excited. And I'm so sorry that I'm late. I'm really warm right now. It's been a busy morning. Hello, Lynn. I want to say hi to everybody quick. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for getting on. Hello, Sharon from Texas. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kim. Hi, Teresa. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Vita. Kim, Deb, Sharon, Leanne. Hello, Elizabeth. You're on your lunch break. Oh, good. Hi, Judy. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me. I really appreciate it. And I've got some fun things planned for today. So hopefully you'll have fun and kind of join in, because it's not going to be very fun if people don't kind of jump in and play along. Then I'll just be looking really silly. Hello, Sue. Thanks for getting on. Okay, so really quickly, I had some questions this week that I want to address. Hello, Charlotte and Elizabeth. You probably haven't gotten it yet, but it's on the way. Your Happy Little Stitcheroos is on the way, and I can't wait to see your stuff. So be sure to post some pictures and share some pictures with us. My girls are excited to see your stitching, Charlotte. Okay, this week I had some questions about Flea Market, which is coming in December, from Lori Holt from Riley Blake Designs, and I actually have some pictures to show you. She got her package the other day. Wow, that was quick. Good. I'm so glad it arrived. And has she jumped in yet, or not quite yet? So people have been asking, I've received multiple questions about if Flea Market has, which is this quilt, this one, if Flea Market has, hi Sam, So Simple shapes like the rest of Lori's applique quilt. So typically when Lori comes out with an applique quilt, she comes out with a set of So Simple shapes that she uses to make all of these pretty pictures. For Flea Market, there is not a set of So Simple shapes that comes with it. Instead, there is going to be a new seed ruler template, and then she's going to utilize her existing circle templates. And so there is not a So Simple shape set, but you do need the seed ruler set, which I will have in the shop, and the circle set, which will have in the shop. And my plan is to put those two together for those of you who need both, and offer a discount if you get them both together. So I have some on order right now of the circle shapes. The seed ruler template doesn't come out until the fabric collection comes out, so that's not due till December. But once that arrives, I'll have that offered in the shop for anybody who needs that, who's sewing along with Lori for her Flea Market flower sew along. Not Prim. She does have So Simple shapes for Prim, which I do have in the shop for anybody who's sewing along with that. But for Flea Market, there's no So Simple shapes. You just need the circle templates and the seed ruler templates, and I will have all of that in the shop for you once they are all out. Oh, good. Guess who's knitting? She said she got her package today. Happy mail. Yay, I'm so glad all the packages are starting to arrive. So you guys will get into your stitch alongs, and I hope to see pictures on social media. Be sure to use the hashtags and hashtag Happy Little Stitch Shop so that I can see all that stuff. I can't wait to see your stitching. Okay, so that was the first question. The second question was the Jane Austen pillow kit, if I am going to be carrying that. I am trying to get my hands on some right now. So yes, as soon as I can secure those, I will have those available for you to reserve. So stay tuned for that. Jane Austen quilt kit, I've had people ask if I'm going to be getting more. I'm currently sold out. I am working on seeing if I can secure more of those as well. And as soon as I do, I will put them up for reservation again and open that back up. So fingers crossed. Hopefully I can get all that stuff for you guys and make that available. Hello, Deanna. Thanks for getting on. And then Prim, I've had some questions about when that's coming. As you know, we had a shipping mix-up with the Prim collection. I do have the bulk of it. I need 2 more bolts, which are supposed to come this week in order for me to put together those Prim sew-along quilt kits. And as soon as those arrive, then I will send out your invoices and get those out the door to you. So those are the questions that I had this week. Prim is coming. I should be able to invoice for those quilt kits next week and get those in the mail next week as soon as those bolts arrive, which hopefully they should arrive next week. Okay, how is everybody? I have some fun things to share with you. First, I want to share just a few things from Stitch Along stuff, and then we're going to jump into the new release stuff. So for Frosty Forest, you guys know that I was debating about what church to use for the middle. I wanted to do a church in the center instead of the Frosty Forest sign. And so, I was having a hard time finding a church that would be the right size, that would look good in the Frosty Forest stitch. And I found one. Let me show you. I found one. Here is the stitch. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? That church in the center. I have another tree to add on the other side, and I have some snowflakes to add on the other side. So it's not done yet. And then there will be yellow that goes in the windows for the church. So I'm not done with all of it yet, but I have the bulk of it done. And I was originally going to use Country Cottage Needleworks Silent Night Church, but I felt like it was too big. I just didn't think that it would fit very good. And then this one came to mind. And so I kind of measured it out. I adjusted the trees a little bit so that they were more proportional to the church. So I adjusted those, and then I just kind of made up the snow pile as I went along. I was going to add a sign down here in this side over here that said the church that my husband and I grew up in and that we were married in, but I don't think there was enough room to fit a sign in there that you would really be able to read the name of the church. So I decided to skip it, but I thought that would be a fun way to personalize it. There wasn't enough space. So I couldn't fit it in there. But that's the church. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Huckleberry, hello. Oh, she's at the doctor. Oh, thank you. How pretty, how beautiful, looks perfect. Oh, good. Huckleberry, hello. She's in the parking lot at the doctor's office. Good. I'm so glad that you're able to jump on. Good, good, good. Oh, Kim got her package too. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Teresa says, love it. Debbie says, love it. Guess who's stitching? She likes it. How pretty. Oh, good. Kim says she likes it. The church is perfect. Okay, good. Everybody seems to. Yes, I am free to share what church I used. Hold on. I have thread coming out of my ears. My floss is so disorganized right now. Okay, this is the church. It's called Let Us Adore Him. I have some in the shop for anybody who's interested, and I put more on order. But it's by Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's called Let Us Adore Him. So that's the church. And as you can see, I didn't use the words at the bottom. I didn't use the same trees. I took some of the other trees that were more similar to, I took these trees actually from this top block with the deer, and I just adjusted it. I didn't make it so wide and I didn't make it so tall, but I wanted the trees to be similar to the other trees that were in the series. So I didn't use these trees. And then I just used the church. That's the only thing I used from this. And I changed the colors of the church. Did I? I changed just some of the colors from the church to go along with the colors in Frosty Forest. So it's called Let Us Adore Him. That's the church that I used. It's a little bit smaller than the Silent Night Church. And so I think it fits better in that little box. So yes, that is Let Us Adore Him. Yep, the pattern is in the shop right now, actually. And I have some in the shop, and then I have more that I have on order, which I just got. I think they're shipping right now. So I should have the other ones that I have on order probably next week, I would say. Yeah, it's a cute church, and it's a cute pattern all on its own. But then when I figured it out, I mean, I pulled it out because I sold one to somebody. And when I pulled it out to package it, to mail it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the church. I think this one will work. I totally forgot that I had it. And then I pulled it out to get it ready to ship. And then I was like, oh, this one I think will work. And then once I measured it all out and I figured out it would work, it was like I just jumped in, and I wanted to get a chunk of it done so that I could show you guys, so that you could see how it worked, how it looked this week. Okay, there you go. So that is Frosty Forest for me. That's how far I am. And then we got a few new patterns. I just want to share these quick. They're all from Little Stitch Girl. I got a shipment from her. This is her new release called Autumn Avenue. It's so cute. It's so cute. And the bottom says, hey there, pumpkin. It's darling. So this one is new. It's in the shop. And then we got the next two of the Spooky Hollow Stitch Along. So you guys, I'm so excited for the Spooky Hollow Stitch Along Stitchers to get your stuff and to start stitching that series. I have started it. I will share next week, and it is so much fun. It's so fun. And these next two are darling. The first one is Boutique, and then the next one is a little schoolhouse. So it's darling. It's so, so cute. So these are 10 and 11. So then she just has one more that she's releasing from this series, number 12, and then the series will be done. It'll be out there. And I have everything except for 12. I have everything for the entire year of Stitch Along. So there will be no delays on Spooky Hollow. I am so excited. Well, okay, I take that back. I am short on like 5 floss kits. I need DMC 905, and for they just can't get it. They have been shipping me all of my back ordered stuff as soon as they get it, but 905 and a few others, but that's one of them that I'm like, come on, I need it right now. 905 is scarce right now. And so I have about 5 floss kits that I'm waiting on 905 to see if it comes. Otherwise, what I'm probably going to do is I will invoice those of you who are on the list that I haven't invoiced yet. I will invoice you. I will ship all of the stuff to you, except for 905, which I think you need 4 skeins of. And you don't need it in the first stitch anyway. And then I will send it to you with a future stitch along. Like hopefully it'll be here by next month. And so then I'll send it with your next one. So that's my plan for Spooky Hollow. Some of you guys already received your invoice. You've already paid it, because I did have some floss kits that were complete, but I'm waiting on 905 for a handful of them. And what I think I'm going to do is invoice everybody, get those out the door to you, and then I'll just add the floss that's missing to next month's shipment. But this is adorable, and I'm so excited that we have pretty much everything in stock, and we can just ship it out each month. I'm very, very excited about that. Oh, thank you, Vita. It does. I really wanted to add a church. Kim actually came up with the idea. Well, we were sharing pictures of some other projects that people have done with Frosty Forest. And somebody replaced the banner with a church. And I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. And then I kind of forgot about it, because that was a long time ago that we had talked about it. And then Kim had mentioned that she was going to put a cottage in the middle for hers. And I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to do a church. I totally spaced it. So I hadn't done any looking to see what churches would work. And then thankfully, whoever bought that church last week, I was like, oh, this is the church. This one will fit. So everything kind of came together, because I totally forgot about it. And I didn't come up with the idea of doing the church in the middle. I had seen someone else do it, and I really liked the idea to make it a little more, personal and special. So I'm happy with it. I'm glad that it fit and it's working out, and it looks, like it's where it's supposed to be. It doesn't look off with all the other cottages. So I'm happy about that. Okay. Then Sew by Row. Okay, the Lori Hole, last week we talked about doing a stitch along. I put a reservation out there. So the Sew by Row Lori Holt stitch along is out in the shop, and there's a schedule out there too. So you can see, and I named the months kind of funny names. Well, I mean, they're not super funny, but just different than January, February, March, April, May. So the schedule is in the shop with the Stitch Along reservation. So you can take a look at that and see if it's something you want to do and if you want to join us. And like I said, we're going to take our time with that one. That one's going to just be kind of easygoing. And then Camille of Bonnie and Camille is doing a Stitch Along for her Stitchville. And she's starting it, I think, in September. Huckleberry says, oh, So by Rose still on the fence. I think it's darling. And I'm going to put it right back here. I'm so excited to do that one. I think that one is so, so cute. Will you be getting the week's dye works for Sew by Row? I have started to put together a DMC floss kit, but not a week's dye works. So I wasn't planning on doing that. I don't even know if any of my suppliers carry week's dye works. So I'd have to look into that. If that's something you really want, I can look into that more and see if that's a possibility. So just let me know if you want me to do that. I'd be happy to do it for you. But I've already started to work on a DMC floss kit. So that one's for sure. And I've already put the order in so that hopefully if they're not on back order, hopefully I should get all that stuff in. So she's starting this, I think, in September. And we have everything that you need if you're interested. We have the pattern. We have a completed, because this floss just arrived yesterday, we have a completed DMC kit, floss kit, and I have both 16 count white Ada and I have the 25 count white Lugana. So we have everything that you need if you want to join Camille with her Stitch Along. Happy Little Stitch Shop. We've got you covered. So all that stuff is in the shop and ready to go. Okay, are you ready to get into the party? I'm so excited to share this stuff with you guys. And to make it kind of more party fun, I have a ton of prizes for you guys. And I may have gone a little bit overboard, I'll be honest with you. As I was cutting this morning, I was like, we might take a loss today. The shop might go backwards today. But I have cute bundles of fabric for you guys. I have an extra little prize thing, and then our normal giveaway at the end of the live stream. I'm still going to do that. And then last week, the person didn't claim their prize, and so I have that to draw for too. So remember, for all prizes, whether it's part of a party or whether it's part of our weekly giveaway, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because if you win and I go and check if you're a subscriber and you're not, then you don't win. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you're following us on Instagram or Facebook, and then just claim your prize. So that means you might have to come back next week and watch again to see if your name is drawn. So this person from last week, she didn't claim a prize. So I have it to give away for this week. Okay, so part of the game that we're going to play, I'm going to ask you some random questions. And the first person to respond will win a prize. But I will announce the prize. I'll show the prize. If it's not a prize you want, you don't have to respond. Only respond if you want it. And then the first person that pops up in the feed will win the prize. Okay. And the questions are going to be kind of goofy questions. Most of them are just going to be like answers to riddles. So for example, let's do a practice round. Here's practice. The answer to this question will start with the letter G. G is in gopher. The question is, what zoo animal has the best overall view? And the answer starts with the letter G. What zoo animal has the best overall view? Teresa, that's right, it's giraffe. Giraffe is the answer. So that's kind of how it will work. And I will keep an eye on both. And the first one to pop up is the one person who will win. The next G question that I have, all of a sudden, a big blow of air. The answer starts with the letter G. All of a sudden, a big blow of air. Oh my gosh, yes, it's gust. That's right. But you guys should have seen, somebody wrote fust, somebody wrote gush. So the quick typing is getting you a little bit. Okay, and then we'll do a quick different letter. This letter is S. So the answer will start with the letter S. The question is, first bond, James Bond. Again, the answer starts with the letter S. First bond, James Bond. Yes! Oh my gosh, you guys are so good at this. And then finally, the last one starts with the letter S. Seat on a horse. Seat on a horse starts with the letter S. Yes, saddle. Okay, you guys are like old pros at this. So first, we're just going to intersperse those questions in the midst of sharing the new releases, okay? So I'm going to start with the first storyboard. This one I have actually not ordered, but I'm still sharing it with you because I am that much in love with it. This one comes out in October. It is by Christopher Thompson, and it is called Blue Stitch. And I was late to the game, and I did not order this one. However, I have already talked to my sales rep about maybe ordering some of it to have it shipped in November. So there is a chance, depending on if I can get my hands on some of it, that I will have some of this, if not all of it, in November. Again, this is Blue Stitch by Christopher Thompson. Okay, look at this. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It is so, so pretty. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And I don't know why. Here are some of the prints from it. This is kind of the main print, this navy one. It's so, so pretty. And then it's all kind of a blue feel to it. All of these are part of the collection. And then down here, he's got some Riley Blake basics that kind of coordinate with it. So you've got the kisses, the pin drop. I think this is shabby, maybe. So those are some coordinating ones. Let me see how this works. Okay, this gives you an idea of the print of the main print. I just think those flowers are so, so pretty. And then this are some more. It has a lighter blue in the main print. And then all of these. I mean, look at those colors. And then this is kind of the white palette. Some stripes. That might be no, that's part of it. That's part of the collection. And even this one, look how pretty that is. What is the writing on the fabric? It says, happiness is handmade, sewing mends the soul, one stitch at a time. So it's just a bunch of sewing sayings. I think those are the only three that I see. Happiness is handmade, sewing mends the soul, one stitch at a time. It's so, so darling. And you guys, I'm going to ask you the question for today at the end is, what are your top 2 or 3 collections that I'm showing you today? So be sure you keep track in your mind, or write it down, or whatever you have to do. Keep track of your top 2 or 3 collections that you really, really like. Yeah, the gray with the blue and the white. I mean, I love it. As soon as I'm not really much of a kind of similar color palette throughout. Like, I like a lot of color, but when I saw this, I don't know. And here's the quilt that goes with it. This is Crisscross Quilt by Lindsay Wright of Primrose Cottage Quilts in Blue Stitch by Christopher Thompson. And this one, I'm debating about kitting it up. Like, I just think that it's darling. It comes, the kit would have probably a fat quarter bundle. And then the rest of the yardage for the quilt top and binding. But I think it's so, so pretty. Yeah, so that's the quilt that goes with it. And then here's some more. Like, look at that gray floral. Some gray in there. And then these are just bigger of the text. Here's the light blue and more navy. Isn't it so pretty? So that is Blue Stitch. Blue Stitch by Christopher Thompson. That's number 1. Okay, I have a place to put these. For some reason, that one stuck out in my mind. The rest of these are coming like later on, most of them. Okay. And some of these, I'll tell you, I have already put on the website in the coming soon section for quilt kits and fat quarter bundles. I'm going to start doing fat quarter bundle reservations for anybody who's interested in fat quarter bundles from a specific collection. So I will tell you what ones I have put out there already, because I have not put all of these out there. And then if there's something in particular that you guys really like that I don't have out on the website, please just let me know. But I kind of picked the ones that really spoke to me, that I really liked, and put those on the website available for reservation. And all the links to all of those are below in the description section on the YouTube channel. The next one is by Sandy Gervais, and it's called From the Heart. This one is due in November. It's kind of a Valentine theme. And some of the verbiage on here says, love you, hello, my love. I think that's it. Love you and hello, my love. Here are some of the prints from it. Hearts, lots of red and white, and then some coordinating Riley Blake basics at the bottom. This main print is so cute. And then we have more of some of the white. It's the white version of the main print, white hearts. Really cute patterns. Like those hearts are just darling. And then she's got a couple panels with this, a white version and a red version, and it says Happy Valentine's Day. So a white panel and a red panel. And then this is one of the quilts that she put together for this collection. This quilt is called Arrow Heart. Again, this is by Sandy Gervais for Riley Blake Designs. And then she has these 3 runners down here. And the cool thing about this, and Riley Blake, you'll see this in some of the other collections I'm going to share, you get one kit. And that one kit, because one 10-inch stacker makes all 4 of these projects. So you get one 10-inch stacker and you can make all of these. And if you have any questions about these along the way, just type them out here and I can let you know. So that is super cute. Very cost effective. You get one 10-inch stacker and you can make all those projects. This is another quilt that she put together for this collection. It's called Red, White, and Just Right. And then this one down here, this is going to be a free pattern that's available in November using texture, which is some of the Riley Blake basics that are coming out. And the free pattern will be available on RileyBlakesDesigns.com. So that pattern will be free in November. Okay, here's a bigger picture to give you an idea of spacing for the main yardage. I mean, look at those flowers. They're so cute. You have the hearts and the flowers. And then she put together a couple more really cute quilts. This one it has a panel. And this one is called From the Heart. And then this one down here is called Love Notes. So it's like little envelopes with love notes coming out of them. Patty says, love the red and white. And Kim says, I like that red and white Just Right pattern. Just Right, where is that? Oh, this one. Yeah, it's very pretty. I can't believe you can make all those projects with, oh, I know, right? But there are some other ones coming up too that you can get multiple projects out of one kit, which I'm very excited about. I think that that's really, really cool. His collections are always stunning. I love some of the fabrics previously borrowed, just gorgeous. Yeah, Christopher Thompson. Oh my gosh. So cute. Love notes. Yeah, it's very, very cute. The love notes would be super cute as a wall hanging with functional envelopes. I agree, Elizabeth. Yeah, that one is very, very cute. So, so darling. It's so cute. Let me put it up close so you guys can see it. So cute. So this is From the Heart by Sandy Gervais, and it's coming in November. Okay, and then we're going to do another Valentine themed one. This one is called Sending Love, and it's by My Mind's Eye for Riley Blake Designs. And here are some of the first patterns. Again, a lot of these on the bottom are coordinating Riley Blake basics that go with it. You got some text pattern. This one has some birds, and it says little love birds. And this one, the text says, I love you this much. Find your heart. Always and forever, my love. A big kiss for you. XOXO. Heart eyes for you. So all sorts of little nice things to say. And then there's a pink part of it. So it's kind of a red, white, and pink. So here's the pink versions. And then here's the red. Elizabeth says, oh, do you like this one, Elizabeth? And then here, oh, did I show that? Yeah, I did. Here's one of the quilts that goes with this collection. This one is called Sending My Love, using this fabric collection. Kind of cool. Pink would be fabulous for a little girl. No, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be so, so pretty. Here's a big print of the pink text fabric. And then some bigger prints of the hearts and the birds, just to give you an idea of how it looks. And then the polka dots and the lipstick lips. Pretty quilt. Yes, I agree. Teresa says ombre with the big roses as backing. Awesome. Yeah, it's so, yeah, here's the big roses. Huckleberry says she loves the pink text fabric. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. So that is Sending Love by My Mind's Eye. That's what that one is. Cute collection. I agree. And then I already have this one out. This one is Flea Market by Lori Holt for Riley Blake Designs, and it comes out in December. And I have a bunch of reservations out on the website for this. So if you're interested in reserving any of it, it's out in the coming soon section of the shop. So here are some of the prints that are coming in this collection. And I think these, yeah, these at the bottom are, these are part of the collection as well. Very, very cute. Look at this. In the blue. So, so cute. Okay, so that's part of the collection. I mean, look at these plaids. Ugh, I am a sucker for plaids. I don't know why, but I am. And I love these plaids are so, so cute. And these leaves, I mean, and these, and those have this inside the white squares are little tulips. And even this down here, it's kind of a play on gingham. All of these, they're very, very cute. Love the Lori Holt fabrics. Me too, Sharon. And then here's more. Her collections are always big. Like some designers do maybe 25 to 30 fabrics, and Lori Holt is usually around 43 fabrics in each collection. So her collections are very big. But look at this. Look at this fabric right here. This is probably my favorite. I think it is so darling. I think it is just so, so darling. This is my favorite. I would love to get lots and lots of bolts of this. I think it is so, so cute. And then this is kind of it's like a flea market receipt almost. What's it called? Bookkeeping. Yeah. And then, okay, she's going to have kind of this cheater print over here. So far of these collections makes high quality. Yes, I agree. Will I have flea market and fat quarter bundle? That's my plan. And so I have the flea market fat quarter bundle reservation out in the coming soon section of the shop. So I encourage you that if you're interested in a fat quarter bundle, please do those reservations, because fat quarter bundles are pricey and I can't, my sales rep said, put reservations out for those. So then you can base your quantities off of those. So yes, flea market fat quarter bundle reservation is in the coming soon section of the shop. If you are interested in it, reserve your bundle. Yeah, it does. It has a very vintage look. So she's got this cheater fabric. That chicken and tea kettle, that's yardage. So that's not a panel. That's yardage. I love it. I love it. It makes such a cute backing. I mean, oh my gosh. You guys, my mom is in love with, okay, I'm not there yet. I'll tell you when I get there. Yeah, there are a lot of new goodies. I spent all day yesterday, Huckleberry, putting coming soon stuff out there. So there's a lot of new stuff in the coming soon section. So please do go take a peek. Then she's got these big roses down here. These are all wide back, her wide back options. So it comes in 108-inch fabric for these three. And then she has these panels. It comes like this. You get all of these down here and you get these four. And again, this is up the same up here. And she has a whole list of stuff that you could use these panels for. So you could use it. Yes, Sam, yes, this is flea market. You could use them for throw pillows, chair pads, placemats, quilt blocks, project bags, pin cushions, apron pockets, pot holders, doll quilts. So these are 2 panels that are going to come with the collection. And then we move on to the quilts. So I have 3 quilt kits available in the coming soon section of the shop. Okay, the first one is her sew-along quilt. This one is called Flea Market Flowers. And this is the next sew-along that she's going to be doing in January. And I need to order this tomorrow. I need to order this collection tomorrow. So for people who are interested in any of these kits or any fabric or any fat quarter bundles, please push through your orders as soon as possible, because the deadline to place an order is Tuesday next week. And I don't like to wait till the last minute. So I already feel like I'm kind of waiting till the last minute. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this today and give everybody a chance to put through any reservations that you're interested in. And then I need to order this collection tomorrow. So this is her Flea Market Flowers sew-along quilt. And the quilt kit is in the coming soon section. This is my favorite, my mom's favorite. She keeps going on and on about this. And so I'm secretly debating about if I could make this for her and surprise her with it. And then this yardage is also her favorite. She, as soon as she saw it, she was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I thought this would be so cute for backing. And I'm whispering like she's here, but she's not. I just don't know if I could do it, but oh my gosh, she would be so tickled. And I love applique. It's probably my favorite thing to do. I don't know, but this one is super, super cute. Reservation in the shop. Okay, and then like here's the seed ruler that you'll need. and I will have this in the shop. She also recommends the pie thing, which I will also have in the shop, and then her ruler set, which I will also have. And like I said, I'm probably going to try to bundle these and then offer a discount if you get all three of them together. And then two other kits that I have in the shop for reservation is this one, which is called Flea Market Windows. It's a boxed quilt kit, so it comes in this cute box. And then this table runner, I think, is just darling. It is called Flea Market Table Runner. Every time I look at it, I keep thinking, okay, it's going to have like some kind of just crazy creative name. And then I look at it every time I read it. I was like, Flea Market Table Runner. Oh, okay, it's just the Flea Market Table Runner. But it comes in this adorable keepsake box. I think this, I'm a sucker for table runners too. And I think this one is just darling. So that's available in the shop to be reserved as well. So all three of those kits and the Fat Quarter Bundle from Flea Market are all in the shop for reservation. Okay, so let's see. Huckleberry says she loves the panels. Patty loved the bookkeeping fabric. Me too. I wonder if Lori Hall ever sleeps, said Sharon. The table runner is to die for, said Judy. I agree. I think this is darling. I so would love to make that. And she does her rickrack, like the cottage color rickrack is around the border. She's been doing that a lot lately. So I'm going to try to get more rickrack into the shop as well in a variety of colors in case people want to do that. So this is Flea Market. Flea Market by Lori Holt for Riley Blake Designs, due in December. Her sew along for this quilt starts in January. I have reservations for this quilt and both of the other ones that I just showed you. These two are in the shop right now, and Fat Quarter Bundles are available to be reserved in the shop. That's Flea Market. And that is a good point to do a question and give away a prize. Okay, the first question. Oh, let me show the prize. What should we start with? Okay, I'm going to start with this because my daughter was going crazy about it this morning. You get a little bundle of Singing in the Rain. So this is prize number 1. Are you ready for the question? Do you have, yes, I will have the bookkeeping fabric on bolts. Yes, Patty, I will. Do you have your typing fingers ready? Get ready. The first answer to come through is going to win this bundle of Singing in the Rain. And you get 5 fat quarters of Singing in the Rain. The question is, our family has a set of multiples. What kind of multiples do we have? Kim, you win quads. We have quadruplets in our family. We have an older daughter who is 13, and we have 4 11-year-olds, 3 boys and a girl who are all 11. And then we have a 1-year-old, and then we have our dog, Henry. So yes, we have quadruplets. Congratulations, Kim. I need to write your name on here so that I don't mess up who gets what. So excited. Kim wins our first prize. Congratulations, Kim. Okay, now we'll move on to the next release. The office on the table turned down really low. Couldn't hear it. Oh no, there are plenty more prizes to come. I have 6 more prizes to give away, and then 2 drawings for our normal drawing. So there are plenty of opportunities. So just stick with us because you've got a ton of prizes. Like I said, I think we're going to take a loss today in the shop because I kind of went crazy just cutting more and more stuff up. Okay, the next fabric collection is called Sleep Tight. And I chose this one. Here's the reason. As we just said, the reason I asked that first question is because this collection goes along with that a little bit. So ever since we opened this shop, I have had a really strong desire to do something in a way to give back to NICUs. We have quadruplets who were born at 25 weeks gestation. So they were 4 months early. They were very, very sick, all under 2 pounds when they were born. We spent a long time in the NICU, and we got to know people at the NICU very, very well, because we had a long and very emotional and difficult stay the entire time we were there. There was always one thing or another that was happening, and kids were sick, and it was just not good. And so I would really, really love to organize a quilt. I don't have like a proper name for it. I don't really have a marketing plan in my mind. I'm kind of sharing this with you guys just off the cuff. I would really, really love to organize a NICU quilt drive type of a thing. And you can either do it to your local NICU, or if you want to mail them to me, I can take them to our NICU that we stayed at. But I wanted to look for a juvenile collection to offer you an inexpensive kit if you're in search of one. I don't care if you get this kit from us or not. The whole point of it is to do this quilt drive to give back to NICUs. So I wanted to offer this as an option for people who are looking for material or for fabric to use, but feel free to use your own fabric and do whatever quilt you want. The whole point is just giving back to the NICU community. But I saw this and I thought this kind of drove me to kind of get the ball rolling with this a little bit more. This collection I think is adorable. It goes with, it's gender neutral. It offers pink options. It offers green options. And I was able to put together the quilt kit very, very cheaply. And you will see when you go to the reservation page in the coming soon section of the shop, the kits are very, very inexpensive. And I was very, very excited about that, because again, the point is not for me to sell this stuff. The point is to give back to that community. Whether you use fabric that we have here at the shop or whether you use your own fabric, it's whatever you want to do. The point is I just want people to get on board with doing something for the NICU community. And what better than to give them quilts for families to take home when they graduate from the NICU. They won't be able to use them at the hospital. They won't be able to do that. But I think it would be lovely for a family, after they go through that very difficult experience of being in the NICU, to be gifted with a NICU quilt, like a graduation present for their children. So here's the collection. Let's see. Yes, I've been talking about this for a long time, Kim, and I just can't wrap my head around like how to do it. I've been struggling with how to kind of organize it and get it out there. What a great plan. Giving back is so rewarding. Is it a beginner? It's totally beginner friendly. So I'll show you because it's in here. So here's the collection. It's called Sleep Tight, and it's by Gabrielle Neal for Riley Blake Designs. Okay, here are, so these moons are kind of a metallic, they shimmer a little bit. So they have like a gold is champagne sparkle. So the moons kind of shimmer a little bit, and they have little stars. So here's a bunch of the prints from the collection. Super, super cute. There's the big main print in green, kind of a mint green. I just think it's darling. It's so, so darling. And it was so important that it offers it in both, because if you want to make a boy one, you can make a boy one. If you want to make a girl one, you can make a girl one. If you want to make two, all the better. Make one for each. But I think they're just so, so cute. This one with little teddy bears, darling. This print I love because it's like a patchwork print and it's all done. Like this would be great backing because it looks like a patchwork quilt. And it's all done. This is all cotton, Debbie. It's all cotton. I think I already showed that one. And then, oh my gosh, where am I? Oh, here. Here's the pink version of all of those. And then they have a white version. You could keep it totally, totally neutral and just do white. And then the kits that I have, because they have these two panels, okay? Kind of this has more pink in it, and then this one is more masculine or boy feel to it. but the panels say, how wonderful life is now that you're in the world. I love you to the moon and back. Down here it says, you are something magical. Over here it says, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. And then the center one says, of all the things my hands have held, the best by far is you. So these are two panels that are super, super friendly. And so those panels make up the quilt. So yes, Teresa, it is so, so beginner friendly because you just use that panel, you add a small border, you add a big border, you add binding. That's part of the reason that it makes it so inexpensive is because there's not a ton of pieces to it. So both of these kits in the green version and in the pink version are available for reservation in the shop. My goal, again, this comes out in December. My goal is to, you know, as soon as you get your stuff and you can start donating, that's great. For some reason, my focus, like February, I wanted to say was like a prematurity awareness month. I'm not sure if that's true, but my focus was thinking that this could be like a February project in trying to really promote and kind of drive this purpose during the month of February. So I thought if this is a December delivery, which means it'll probably arrive early January, people can make their quilts and then, you know, through January and February, we can start delivering quilts to NICUs and see how many quilts we could do. I mean, it would be so awesome to keep like a tally and then next year try to beat that tally and just keep growing this, this endeavor. So these are the quilts. Again, they're super, super cute. I think the panels are lovely. I know the first time I read it, I was nearly in tears too. Like it's very special. These panels are part of, and the sayings are part of what drew me to this collection. But I think the collection is darling. And that's my goal. As soon as I come up with a better marketing plan, I plan to really put it out there and try to really do justice to this plan. Right now, I'm just kind of sharing it with you off the top of my head. I would love to do one and donate it in March on Oliver's birthday. Oh, that would be amazing. I love this so much. You should consider having labels made. I did think about that, to have it and to name it something, but I don't know what. Yes, something made with love. But yes. I had thought about that, but I couldn't come up with the right thing. Like nothing felt right. And so I want it to be kind of unassuming and feel right, you know? So that's the plan with this. This collection is called Sleep Tight. Again, it's by Gabrielle Neal for Riley Blake Designs. Reservations for those two kits are in the shop right now. And that's my hope, is to kind of use this collection. And then my hope is each year to find a juvenile collection to maybe, you know, drive this idea each year. That's my hope. So happy little stitches for baby. Oh, that's a cute idea. Yeah, so brainstorm about that and let me know if you come up with any great ideas. But I would love to do a label. But then the tricky thing would be, how do I get you the, I guess I would just give it, if you buy a quilt kit, then I would get it to you with the quilt kit. That would be a great idea. Okay, then Lori Holt has some basics coming out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, but she has all of these. It's called Bee Cross Stitch. So it's little cross stitch X's and a bunch of different colors. And she also has some whites or creams on the back. And this is coming in January 2021. So Bee Cross Stitch is coming in January 2021. Then we have a new collection from Amy Smart. This one is coming in February 2021. I have kind of a special place in my heart for Amy Smart. Diary of a Quilter is who she is on Instagram. And the reason is she was the first collection that we carried in our shop. And my timeout quilt, my first timeout quilt, was made from her Sugar House Park fabric collection, which I loved and love to this day. That was one of my favorites. Ooh, yes, please message me, Kim. I would love to brainstorm with you about that. Thank you. This collection is called Notting Hill, and it's her latest collection, and it's coming out in February, and I think it is kind of cute. I think it's darling. Sharon saying, oh my gosh, those roses. I know. This is kind of a modern. So the whole focus of this, apparently she lived in London for a period of time. So this is really London focused. This collection is. So here are some of the prints. You can see there's Big Ben. This is kind of, she lived in the Notting Hill neighborhood, actually. I can read you her little story at the end. But again, look at these plaids. I love plaids. Look at that plaid. And she's got some polka dots in here. And these little flowers are so darling. And here's another rose, a yellow rose color for that main print. Let me see if I can not goof this up this time. There's kind of the yellow color palette or color wave for this collection. Again, that print with the buildings is so, so cute. There's that plaid. She's got some ginghams in there. She has some flags, British flags. We've got this. This print might be my favorite of the main prints. And then I love this gingham or this plaid. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then down here are some Riley basics that go with it, go with the collection. And then she has a panel, a bunting panel in two colorways. This one is more of the green and blue. This one is more of the pink and green, but you get the panel and you can cut out the bunting and make your own banner. So those are both panels. And then, I know, Sharon says, Angela, do you have Irish in your blood? Yes, I do. And my dad's 100% Irish. And anybody who knows the names of my children, it's no secret. I do. I love plaids. I don't know why. And this is one of the quilts that she put together to go with her collection. This one is called Regent Street. It's by Amy Smart. There you go. So this one is super cute. And then this one, so fat quarter bundles for this Notting Hill collection can be reserved online. I do have those online for reservation. I also have this kit available for reservation in the coming soon section of the shop. This one is called Palace Court. So that one is super cute. And then this one, I also have out there for reservation in the shop. I thought this one was darling and kind of a fun, different quilt to put together. And this one is called Summer Bunting. And you can reserve this in the shop right now. So, so cute. And then I showed you the big, that's it. That's Notting Hill. So she says, I lived in England a few times in my life, including living in Notting Hill neighborhood where I fell in love with the place. So this collection is inspired by that. The name of it is Notting Hill by Amy Smart for Riley Blake Designs. We have the fat quarter bundle in the shop available to be reserved, and then 2 quilt kits in the shop to be reserved for this one. Those of you who are on Instagram, I'm going to lose you in about 2 minutes. So if you would like to continue to stay with us and win some prizes, please hop over to YouTube and join in on Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel. Please join us. We would love to be able to give you some stuff. Let's do another prize right now, as a matter of fact, before we do the next one. Okay, are your typing fingers ready? Teresa, I loved Hugh Grant in the movie. I know. Every time I look at that collection, I think, well, what did she say? I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy. Actually, I'll wait. I'll do another one. I'll give you guys from Instagram time to go over to YouTube because I don't think you're going to have time to participate in this. Your time is going to run out. So I'll wait to do, I'm going to do this next one first. I'll let you guys on Instagram get over to YouTube before I do the next one. Oh, Elaine says, by the way, you give amazing customer service. I ordered and got my wonderful happy mail right away. Oh, thank you, Elaine. That means so, so much to us. Thank you. And we have a new subscriber, Nettie J. Deer. Thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I really, really appreciate it. Yes, that's it. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love me. Yeah, Sam knows. We're like on the same movie wavelength. Thank you so much, Nettie. I appreciate that. Okay, so this next collection is called Gingham Gardens, and it's by My Mind's Eye. Here's the kind of the main print. Here are the prints in this one. So I'm trying to step out of my fabric comfort zone and show you different options of things, because everybody might not like what I like. Look at that. And this one, I thought this one was really pretty. And there's another print in here somewhere that I thought was really nice. There's the blue. Did I already show you that? No. There's the blue colors. Okay, Instagram is gone. Here is one of the quilts that is available to go with this collection. It's called Gingham Windows. You may have heard of it before. Here's one of the prints, a larger view. I love anything with words on it. Me too, Patty. I do too. I like text prints. Here are some larger views of these. So yes, this has words on it. It says stuff like, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Always choose joy. Start each day with a grateful heart. You are my home, darling. Love grows every something." It's cut off. I can't read it all. Love grows every. It's cut off in every place that I look. So there are those prints. And then these, which I think I already showed you. And then the large print of the flowers. That's it. That is My Mind's Eye. Gingham Gardens by My Mind's Eye for Riley Blake Designs. I don't have any of this out in the shop, but again, if there's stuff that you're looking for, please just let me know. I would be happy to try to get it for you. And let me know early, because when it starts to get to be too late, then it's too late for me to secure it. Okay, we're ready for our next giveaway. This time we are going to give away, since we just talked about flea market, I've got a bundle of, what is it? Vintage Housewife. Right? Is that her fabric collection? I'm drawing a complete blank. I know there was a Vintage Housewife quilt. I think the fabric collection was called the same. So it's a bundle of Lori Holt, Vintage Housewife. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like I want to say this is a half yard. And then the rest of these, I think, are fat quarters of all of these prints. And it ended up being kind of a pink bundle, but that wasn't my intention. So here's the bundle. Are your typing fingers ready? Here is the question. The answer to this question starts with the letter H. And pay attention to the letters that I'm going to give you, because there's going to be a question related to it later. So the answer to this question starts with the letter H. This character's fall was no yoke. The answer starts with the letter H. This character's fall was no yoke. Yes, Elizabeth Glambaki, you did it. Humpty Dumpty is the name of the answer. Very, very good. You win Lori Holt's little bundle. So Elizabeth, let me put your name down. Oops. Glambaki. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more prizes to do, plus the other regular giveaways. So stick with me, people. We're going to speed up here a little bit, because I know it's getting long. Okay, this next one, I have to tell you, is probably my favorite. Okay, it's probably my favorite of what's to come. Congratulations, Love the spellings. I know people are trying to type so fast that some of the spellings are really funny. Humpry Dumpy is one we got. Hump to Dumpty. Hump try Dumpty. Oh my gosh, it's hysterical. I love it. I love it. I love that you guys are trying to do it so fast. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Okay, this next one is my favorite, you guys. I'm so excited about this collection. I think it's my favorite of this bunch. It is by Sandy Gervais, and it's called Oh Happy Day. I love it because it's happy. I love the message that it's sending, and right now we all could use a little happiness. So I love this. Oh, I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Here is what it looks like. I love the colors. I just love it. Even the black. Like, I'm not really a black fabric type of person, but I think this is so pretty. And look at that. Those prints, I just love it. It's so, so pretty. And then we have the blue palette. Look, that is probably one of my favorites. Look at that fabric. It's so pretty. And even these at the bottom are part of the collection. I don't know. As soon as I saw this one, it just jumped right out at me. I love it. Yay, Elaine, just looking at it makes me happy. And it says, be the sunshine. And then there are it says, oh, happy day on the main print. But I think the colors are so, so pretty. Let's see. Where do I need to go now? Okay, here's the panel. She has a panel with it. And the really cool thing is that this panel is used to make parts of this. So this is the Oh Happy Day sampler block of the month. And I have added a reservation to the shop for this beautiful quilt. It is a block of the month quilt. It will go over 9 months' time. You can subscribe to the club in the coming soon section of the shop. It will work very similarly to our Shine On block of the month, except it won't last as long. And the cool part is you get this panel as part of this block of the month, and then pieces of this panel are cut up. Like, look, this square right here, that goes right there. So you don't have to piece together that. You just cut the square from the panel and you put it on here. This little square right here is all of these cut up to make and piece together to make all of those triangles. And then there is piecing involved. So like the bigger blocks are pieced. These houses are pieced. I think all of the X's are pieced. And then it adds in, some of these sayings like old-fashioned things like fresh air and sunshine are hard to beat. Oh, happy day. Find your happy place. You can never have too much happy. Anything is possible. Be the sunshine. It's not all sunshine and lollipops, but a good amount of it actually is. So all of those things go into this quilt. And so I'm really, really excited to offer our second Block of the Month Club, Oh Happy Day, Block of the Month. It's going to happen over 9 months. It starts this collection is getting released in February. I think that we have the Block of the Month starting in March. So we'll start in March and it will go 9 months until it's done. You'll get the pattern with the first shipment. The pattern is included in the price. It's not an extra addition. It's included in the price. So you'll get that with the first shipment. And then each month you'll get the fabric that you need to make the blocks that we're working on that month. So this will be a fun one. And it's a smaller one. So it's not overwhelming. It's smaller and you have some panels mixed in. So it's not going to be, an overwhelming amount of piecing. So I'm really, really excited about this one. This one is in the shop. You can subscribe to it right now. And then this one is also in the shop. This one is called Flutterby. This is a quilt kit that you can reserve if you're interested. It's in the shop right now. And then this is another one that you get a bundle. So this is able to be reserved. You get a bundle, and that bundle makes both of these projects. And all the details are in the shop. All of the links are below if you're interested in any of this stuff. And then I don't have a picture because I found I feel like it was like a little secret. Oh, and here's a big picture of isn't that so pretty? So I feel like I found a secret quilt that was not released on the storyboard that Sandy Gervais put together. And I found it and I have it. I think it's beautiful. And I put it, when I saw it, I was like, what? What is that? That's not in the storyboard. My sales rep didn't even go over it with me. Like, what is that? That's beautiful. How come I don't know anything about that? And so I figured out all the fabric that needs to go into it. I priced it all out. I put it out in the shop for reservation. The name of it is Wind Farm. So it looks, it has blocks that kind of look like windmills, but not really. Like, it's not your typical windmill block, but it's very, very pretty. And the colors are below. I can't remember. And it's called Wind Farm. People are sending me messages. We lost you. So is it working now? Because, oh, good. I sent an Instagram, not sure. I saw it. Are you guys caught up with me? Yay. Good. Okay, so what